Hello everyone, T5 the Traveler here with Becky the Trekkie. We are at SeaWorld 2024. It's the 60th anniversary, and we're gonna go on in and see the Orca Encounter and see the show. I've heard they made some major improvements since the last time I've been here. It's been years and years ago for me. It's Becky's first time. Yep. So we'll bring you along with us for the show, and then stick with us afterwards. We'll let you know what we think, and we're having a great time so far. So join us. Let's go.
And on behalf of our entire killer whale training team, I would like to welcome you all to Orca Stadium. Being a part of SeaWorld's mission is more than just a job. We are proud of what we do, and it's a privilege for us to care for, build relationships with, teach, and learn from these incredible animals. Now, more than ever, we are honored to share what we have learned through our relationships with the whales with all of you. We hope that you enjoy Orca Encounter!
Has one interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
first building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's presentation, you may notice our whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors not only strengthen social bonds, but enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team is one of the many reasons that they are the top predator of the ocean. Scientifically known as the orca, more commonly referred to as killer whales, here at SeaWorld, orca whales have their own individual names. Our two males, and are making their way out here once again, but we also have three females named Katina, Milani, and Malia. Makayo is our youngest mammal overall at 13 years old, but his mother Katina, who is the matriarch or the leader of our pod, will be turning 48 years old next month. Now the whales have learned to trust us. The relationships that are built on positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through SeaWorld's animal training techniques and those relationships that we've earned, the whales even learn to actively participate in their very own health and well-being. These are called husbandry or healthcare behaviors. We can ask our whales to do something as simple as lining up and being still in the water so that way we can get an overall look at their bodies, or potentially run an ultrasound machine against to get a better internal look at their bodies. But one of the very first behaviors that we train our whales is that in which we ask the physician for a voluntary blood sample. Makayo is on his way to demonstrate this position for us right now. You'll notice that Lauren asked him to roll over upside down or ventrally and present her with his tail flukes. Now on the white underside of those tail flukes there is a very prominent vein that our veterinarians are able to easily see and collect a blood sample from at least once a month. And the trust that we built with the whales allows them to remain calm and relaxed throughout the entire procedure, just as you see Makayo doing so here. Now you'll often see as trainers we're rubbing down on the whales, whether it's on their backs, their dorsal fins, their bellies, or those tail flukes. The whales have very sensitive skin, and this is just one way that we can reward our whales while also strengthening our relationships with them. Blood samples are just one way of ensuring our whales' overall health though. Another very important diagnostic is weighing the whales, and we do that by asking them to slide their bodies up onto a giant killer whale-sized scale located in one of our adjacent pools. But our big boy True is on the way to demonstrate this for us right now in our slide out. You'll notice that a portion of his body from his dorsal fin down to his tail flukes remains in the water. That is called the peduncle. It is the powerhouse of the killer whale, very muscular and very heavy. With his peduncle still in the water, we wouldn't be weighing the whole whale, so we ask him to lift it up and out of the water just like this. This posture ensures accuracy so that we know our younger whales are growing properly and that our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Hey everyone, I'm down now by the glass on the left side of the stadium. So killer whales learn a lot by playing through observational learning and mimicry. In fact, killer whale calves often learn crucial life skills by playing games like Follow the Leader with their mothers and other members of their pod. So today we want you all to get a chance to play killer whale Follow the Leader. So I want everybody on the left side of the stadium first. You guys stay where you are, just stand up. You guys are going to be the leaders, but Kyle's going to follow you. On the count of 3, we're going to keep our hands to our side and spin the circle 2 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and start spinning. And it looks like he's got it. Great job, Makayo. Thank you all so much for helping out. You can have a seat. As you can see, Makayo was paying very close attention to all of you. Killer whales have excellent eyesight, both above and below information that would be impossible to obtain in the wild. Some information, however, can only be gained through field observation and research. And that's why SeaWorld partners with organizations such as the Norwegian Orca Survey and NOAA to further our knowledge. We've learned that killer whales are powerful animals. Perhaps the best expression of that power can be seen when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice floes. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail flukes.
So killer whales will use those powerful tail flukes to stun their prey, and they create waves when they hunt. For our whales, it means it's a high energy activity session, but for all of you, it means that it's time to get wet.
Taken down. I got it a little bit. Left side. You did good. I caught most of it. Oh, we might get it again here.
Every single day. In the ocean, their diets depend on where they
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and innovate. They're the perfect ambassadors of the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still long run. The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore.
The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act, one ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
but not the face, but just about waist down. We sat like 2 rows back from the soak zone, so if you don't want to get soaked, maybe push it back up towards the top of that first ring. But if you want to have a great time and you're okay to get wet, just get on down there by the water, and you'll get to see them up close and personal. I thought they did a great job with the show. It was a nice show. I'm on the fence about having them in captivity versus the wild with the bent fins and all that, but for educational purposes, scientific purposes, and for training and you know, protecting the species in the wild, I'm all for that. So had a great time with you.
Yeah, I did too. Definitely, it was fun to get, you know, a little soak there in the soak zone. But yeah, definitely a good show.
They're just amazing animals. They're very powerful. If one of these was next to you in the open ocean, you would be amazed at the size and the power and strength of them. They're super fast. They've been, lately I've seen in the media that they're hunting the great white sharks, so they really are masters of the sea as far as that goes. I don't think there's an animal in the ocean really that messes with the killer whale pod. So top of the food chain there, and they put on a hell of a performance. I've probably seen the one that's about my age, I guess, when this park opened. I didn't go to the one at 60 years ago at you know, in California, but when this one opened, I think we were here for the first year. For that, I'll have to look it up and see what year that was, but it was several years ago. So thanks for joining us for this show. Big thank you to all our loyal subscribers, fellow travelers. Leave us a like if you like the show, or leave us a comment if you've been to the show. That sort of thing we like to hear from everybody. And we'll see you all very soon on the next video. Bye, everybody.